Welcome back to Super Hostile Canopy Carnage. Continuing and possibly ending our adventures around the side of the map, we have this. So let's see what this is. It's a lot of darkness, which doesn't help, obviously. We'll park the boat over here at the bed platform. Well, that creeper jumps on a cactus, I suppose. Roughly midday here. So, let's get in while the getting is good. Let's see how we want to tackle this. Lots of enemies coming through the darkness. Not too surprising. The most obvious path up would be a ladder on the closest location here. Creeper right there. Backed up into a tree. Wasn't helping. Yeah, trying to get this area slightly secure is going to be a situation. Side trap that skeleton. And we need to come down this ladder if this is what we're doing. So, trying to make this even a little bit secure. Oh, there's a creeper right behind me. I can hear him. Creeping. When you hear more things, making footsteps. Well, that creeper helped, I guess. Armor's getting a little worn down. I'm almost ready to put on a new set. So a little bit more. Spider right next to me. Oh wow, a lot of spiders. Okay, skeleton right there. Okay. That's not the block I wanted. What I do want at this stage is to make a few more bread. Just a few. Otherwise, I think we're pretty much good here. We're down 3.5 chunks, which isn't great, but I think we'll be okay. I will place one torch right here. Fantastic. Alright. Well, there's gonna be things up on top of here too, which also isn't great. It's honestly probably a better idea to not go this direction. But hey, why not? See, I wanted to put a torch there, actually. Thank you. We got mine carts. We got spawners. Got a hole. We got a chest there. Oh, the skeletons are falling. Alright. This is a job for the pickaxe. Clearly. minecarts and skeletons. Skeletons in minecarts. Rail tracks. The way the arrows work sometimes, it's pretty wild. Need to get this area lit better. Don't need the ladders right now. My goodness, at the quantity of spawners in here. Now this would be a skeleton farm. Let's deal with all that. Add a few more lights. What is this? 16 skeleton spawners? Wild. Alright. It is time for the new armor. A full set of diamond. And we'll keep the old boots to go put in the old armor chest. You're breaking my armor. I worked so hard on it. No. Don't appreciate it. You fall down there. There's a spider in a minecart. See if there's anything on top of here. This is probably going to be the wool right here in the pile of 16 skeleton spawners. Yep. That's a reasonable place for that. Oh, it's bedrock on top. Okay. That's different. Hasn't been too much bedrock. Except for the... Well, that's probably not the... I'm hearing skeletons. They definitely still exist. Doesn't make me too confident in the idea of trying to bridge out over nothing here. We got minecarts. Oh no, we've got it in the minecart. Not what I want right now. Okay. This level with the minecarts on it. This bedrock area. Alright, let's be clever here. Create a path up that's sort of safe. So at least got a kind of a backstop. Better than nothing, at least. There's more stuff up here. Slightly concerning. I can hear the skeletons. I think they're on the other side here. Light this up a little bit. Head back inside where it's relatively safe. Yeah. Block supply is low. Torch supply also low. Time to switch out the supplies here. Also, we can make some space in this chest while we continue exploring around. Could have shifted that. That would have been an idea. Yeah, that's alright. Old armor. Other bits. I mean, there's a tree right here. Let me grab a little bit of wood. Make some ladders and a crafting table, at least. Yeah, it should be doable. I mean, I know it's doable. That's how things work. You got wood, you can make some ladders. Science. Or something. I don't know. So hearing plenty of skeletons. Generally not what you want. There's a few more ladders. Okay. I think the skeleton's gonna be over here. Alright. And over on this side. Very good. Maybe we can shoot the minecarts. Yes, we can. The minecarts themselves are dangerous. Because if anything spawns out here, it can stay in the minecart instead of falling to its death. As would be proper. We're going to block up all these holes again, though. Except for the one that we need that goes outside here. Not hearing the skeletons anymore. So I think we succeeded in that part, at least. Should make some more bread, too. That'd be an idea. We have the technology. And the resources. Our full set of diamond armor has already lost the first little chunk. Very unfortunate. Nighttime might also be a problem. Let's have it not be nighttime anymore. Let's just place our bed here by the 16 skeleton spawners. A great location to be. Obviously. Could have kept that as a respawn. That's fine. Alright. We see up here we've got one little room or something. Alright. I'm gonna try to break oh. Yeah. They're spawning over the edge and getting a shot off before they fall. That's not great. Not great by any means. Alright. This is not a great spot. Oh. Ruined area. Nothing? Oh. That's something. So this is a visual cue kind of area. You come up here, and they're like, oh, here's a thing. So you can explore that next. Perfect. That's just on the edge here too. Very good. Alright. I can work with that. That is good mapping right there. Very nice. We will keep these all here. On the off chance that we really, really, really want 16 skeleton spawners at the same time. Totally doable. Anything we want out of here? Not really. We're gonna grab more random stuff over at the next dungeon, clearly. I will take this crafting table with me, though. This is a chest of random nonsense. Over in the pink wool skeletons in minecarts dungeon. It's absolutely wild. I say I saw a skeleton, but it was in the spawner. That is not an immediate concern. And the obvious entryway here puts you right underneath all these skeletons in the minecarts, moving around, shooting you. It's a dangerous game we play. Lit up the ground down here well enough that we can escape. So that's worked perfectly. And we already had a crafting table down here too. I'll take that one too. Can never have too many crafting tables. We'll keep this here as a marker. Let us boat around just a smidge. Time's it. Get in there. Travel bed. Very useful. Alright. And we obviously still have this to deal with. That's like the final fortress kind of deal. So we'll get to that later. Got all these different ruins. All sorts of different stuff. There's also another crafting table. That one's in the ground. We got floating tree. It's not floating. It's connected to this one. So it's fine. Here comes a skeleton. Hate that for us. Alright, where would be a good spot to land here? It's all in darkness. Well, no spot like the current spot, I suppose. And the boat's further that way now. Alright. It's lit here, at least. Put down the crafting table. Make a chest here. That's not it. So we don't bring the pink wool into another dungeon unnecessarily. Because that would just be foolish. Okay. Got torches. We got ladders. And a dream. And we'll play this one off this tree here. Axe. Okay. Something like that. Alright, we're up. And it's daytime, so that makes this area a bit safer. So I'll take that. Let us jump around to the various buildings here and see what they have. This one has a zombie spawner that we need to break in order to get to this chest, or we can just break the chest. That's also an option. It's the gray wool. Yoink. Nice. First building we explore, and it's literally the wool. Who would have thunk it? Oh. This is the creeper spawner's room. That's great. That's what you want to see. Came from a place with 16 skeleton spawners. Now we got a place with 16 creeper spawners. Just what you want to have. Don't want to blow this up. Spam click. To save myself. Right, this is probably spawning creepers below, which isn't ideal. But they might fall enough to just die, so it's probably okay. Yeah, that is a... Nope, nope, there's a million creepers between us and the shore now. Fantastic. Alright, so if you tried, oh my gosh. If you tried to build up into this location, you would have a horrible time. Luckily we chose the tree, my goodness. When it works, I guess. And boy, did that work. This is a single skeleton spawner. How mundane. Compared to 16 skeleton spawners and 16 creeper spawners. We got a golden apple. How nice. Put the cobblestone back away. Here's some wood. Okay. That's another area. Seems like there's like one spawner each of these rooms. Like this here zombie spawner. And we don't have the pickaxe. The pickaxe is necessary for dealing with the spawners. Spawners are pretty resilient in this version, so something to consider. Some darkness over here. Creeper spawner. Oh, we're playing a dangerous game here. Trying to race the spawner. Bricks, golden apple, and painting. We can just break the chest. Doesn't need an axe. Okay. So that's that. Lots of little different areas in here. Got the main central here, which used to have a ladder. This would be another very logical way to get up here. Creeper and zombie. Alright. Not too bad. All things considered. Okay. And the creeper and zombie room had a dispenser, a bunch of arrows, and some redstone. Alright. Oh, that's not good. Alright, we're out here now. We need to get to the tree, which brings us up. Luckily, it seems that armor protects from fall damage also. So that's good to know. It's becoming night. So I want to finish exploring here. Which looks like we pretty much have. I knew there was a zombie here too. Should have been slightly more prepared for the consequences, I suppose. Okay. I guess we can sleep up here, since it's vaguely safe. And we can head out. Whole bunch of random stuff from up here. I think that is all of the buildings. Nothing higher up. I think we're good. There's a creeper stealing our boat. That's less good. Alright. And we got the gray wool from there. Perfect. A few enemies. Manageable though. And only one creeper instead of an army from there. Take care of him. We got plenty of arrows. That's not an issue. Alright, we will leave behind some feathers, mossy, small slime. Out of here. One string and a dispenser. Just to bring back the armor there. Alright. So that is that. Go this direction. Continue around the island. See if there's anything else we missed. That's part of that. We already did that. We also need to be looking up in the treetops too, because that's another place things can be. But I think that could be all of the incredibly obvious dungeons around the edge here. And pink and gray are like right next to each other again too. So this is very much continuing the order of things. There is the big scaffolding to get to the minecart track up in the sky. Been there. Then I think if we've made it to this, we've pretty much gotten everything here we could get. That's the stuff up in the tree in the sky there for Alpha and Bravo. More of the track. We didn't really look off the sides of the track at all. See if there's anything obvious down below. Doesn't really look like it though, so I think we're fine. Here is this part. Been in there, done stuff to that. And we've seen everything around these sides of the map. I think that is the outsides completed. So that means the rest of the wool, except for the red wool up in the giant floating thing in the sky, I mean, it has legs, it's not actually floating. But yeah, besides that, we need to go inland, which is the most dangerous place to be. I think we're going to try some reconnaissance runs first. Just try to see what there is to see before we risk a whole bunch of extra stuff. Yeah, just need to continue around the edge here. And continuing around the edge in a boat is still so much easier than trying to go through the middle of the island straight back to base. There's only squids out here. It's very nice. Even at night. Even at night. Yeah. The interior. Going to try to move through the lit areas as much as possible. But with this much canopy, that's easier said than done. Will we find more large ruins? Or just random chests along the floor? Maybe even something in the direct center of the jungle? I only have vague memories of all this. There are chests, there are things. Exactly where they are, especially exactly where they are in this, that's harder to say. But we've dealt with all the incredibly obvious things. And gotten quite a few of the wools, all things considered. Another 2 here in our inventory. There's a slime. Sliming around. Goodbye. And we are in the homeward stretch here. Definitely plenty of ruins and stuff. Enough to consider each a dungeon. But we really have not tested the canopy yet. We've been up to the canopy a few times. But now we need to deal with what it produces on the ground. It is a dangerous game. And I think we're going to need more torches. That seems like a wise decision. So I might go chop down some trees, make some charcoal, all that. But first, let's get back. We are unlikely to deal with any problems here on the road, or any problems so large we can't manage. Yep, there we go. Past the lighting glitches, and safely back. We come with the pink and the gray. Those are the next 2. Perfect. That is the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 2 more makes 11. So we just need 3 more wools. We know the red is up in the kind of like an oil derrick looking place with the big long legs out in the water. So that leaves 5 other wools somewhere in the interior. Let's go put some stuff away. Yeah, once armor gets like half, we're pretty much done with it. Golden apples, that's very good food if we need it. Let's put up our paintings. Never have too many paintings. As long as they aren't duplicates. Good. Not the skull. Good. Nope, have that one. There we go. Oh yeah. The arch wall is doing fantastic. At least we have that going for us. Got some bricks. Some more chests. Redstone. All the arrows you could ever dream to have. Need to make more ladders. We got a decent amount of charcoal. I think we might be okay in the charcoal department. We need more torches. We need more ladders. Need to bring a few more bread with us. And we haven't needed to go down very much, since we start so close to bedrock anyways. So the sand to move downwards hasn't played a huge role, but when you need it, it's good to have. Alright. So we head down here to see how the livestock is doing. Won't be live for long. Just a few pork chops. We're going to be facing a bit more adversity in the interior. So, maybe more pork chops would be a reasonable idea. It's definitely not the fastest farm at all. That's okay. We got 6 raw pork chops now. That's all we've gotten from that. We can cook those up at some point. Got lots of other pork chops. Plenty of mushroom stews and mushrooms. So I think we'll be okay. But we're heading out. See if we can pick a direction we want to go. Probably just like straight across from the back here. From the temple. Because that would lead to the area that would be directly in the middle of the island. And that feels like a good place to go, I would think. So we will head straight out of this wall that way and see what there is to see. Next time. Goodbye.